After sitting empty for 10 years, this office building is full of workers again.
That's a corner suite.
But there are no cubicles this time around. They're converting the place into apartments.
Our goal is to make sure that when a potential tenant approaches or a potential customer comes and looks at this building, they can't recognize that this was once an office tower.
Across North America, downtown office buildings are increasingly empty, and the move to work from home hasn't helped. In Calgary alone, more than a quarter of office spaces are vacant, but turning them into homes is a challenge.
An older office tower like this one wouldn't have had a balcony back then, but carving them out of the wall is a part of this project.
And with a subsidy from the city of Calgary, it makes sense to keep this building standing instead of tearing it down and starting over.
When it comes to the cost itself, it still works out to be a little bit cheaper than, let's say, when you're building a brand new tower, with the city, especially with the city's support.
So it's not all about cost.
Architects are getting calls to make these conversions happen elsewhere, so a major firm has developed software to automatically assess if a building is worth converting or demolishing.
So what we've seen through the scoring that we've done is that between 25 and 30% of the buildings that are currently relatively vacant can be converted. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but it's actually billions of square feet across the US and Canada.
This won't completely solve the problem for cities with too much empty office space, because problems can hide inside the walls.
Depending on the whole scale that you're looking at.
Commercial real estate experts say renovation surprises drive up costs.
It's easier sometimes to just demolish it and start from scratch because the replacement costs and the conversion costs are around the same number.
And we're currently working on installing old plumbing stacks.
With new plumbing and new balconies, this project could bring some life back to a long deserted downtown corner. Anis Hedari, CBC News, Toronto.